Here's my hair update. I've been using minoxidil and I'm now on spironolactone. I still can't pronounce it. Basically, I was using the topical one in my hair twice a day and then it started to get really itchy, dry, irritated. So I stopped altogether, had a bunch of hair fall out, decided to get back on it. Now I'm only using it once a day, but I am using the stronger one, so the 5% foam. I also went to a different dermatologist because I wanted to get a second opinion, and both of them share the same opinion, which is good, I guess. It means the first dermatologist was right. Basically, I underwent a lot of physical and emotional, mental, whatever you want to call it, stress, which led to a lot of hair fall. I believe it is called telogen effluvium. So basically 3 months after a very stressful event, a surgery, a car crash, I don't know, loved one passing away, which thankfully did not happen to me, your hair will just start to fall out like in clumps. And in my instance, they believe that it may have either triggered or made more evident my female pattern baldness, also known as androgenic alopecia. So basically for men, they will start to see a receding hairline or like thinning along the top, especially around here, which is why you get a bald patch. For women, we will also start to see a little bit of receding here and then just like a lot of thinning along the sides and along the top, which I have noticed. Like I feel like my part has definitely gotten wider over the years. I know people say like my hair looks fine and I'm crazy. To be honest, it looks really good right now, but I think when I show you my ponytail, right, it's this big because it's a bit frizzy. It's like that big. It used to be huge. So yeah, currently I'm using Regain once a day. In terms of the irritation, it is minimal, although it does get a little bit itchy and flaky sometimes. I definitely have more dandruff and flakiness on my scalp than I ordinarily do. And in terms of spironolactone, unfortunately for me, I will have to take this medication for as long as I care about hair loss. And mum, if you're watching this, please don't judge me. My mum hates oral medications, and to be honest, so do I. So I was prescribed this. It is a very low dosage. You cannot take it if you are trying to get pregnant, or I think breastfeeding, I'm not sure, but definitely not if you're trying to get pregnant or you are pregnant. They actually prescribed me this one and minoxidil orally, but I didn't want to take 2 medications. So I was like, you know what, why don't I continue to apply this topically and just use this and just take this, sorry. And if this like irritates my scalp too much, I'll stop using it and I will just take this and see if I'm happy with the level of like hair fall, and then also the amount of hair on my head. I will say I've been taking this for about 2 weeks now, and then this on and off for a year. I'm not going through a major shedding phase, and I think the amount of hair fall right now is, I'm really happy with it. Like it's actually really good. Like not a single hair. Also, when I went to the dermatologist, I think the first one did this as well, but I can't remember because it was like a year ago. The dermatologist did the hair pull test. So basically she just gets like, she took a really small amount into her hand, maybe like this much, maybe even less, maybe like that, maybe even less than that. It was honestly like nothing. It was like this much hair, and then she went like that, and then she went, and then she looked to see how many hairs came out, and not a single hair came out. And she was like, look, in terms of shedding, your hair is fine, don't worry about it. It's just a matter of whether or not you're happy with like the amount of hair on your head, or if you want to encourage it to grow back. Your hairline is definitely receded compared to what it was. You can definitely see more gaps here, and you can see my scalp more than you used to be able to. But if I have this amount of hair for the rest of my life, I'm very much fine with that. Oh, sorry, I'm jumping around a little bit here, but one of the things she said was female pattern baldness or androgenic alopecia is very much a forward march. So there's nothing you really can do to reverse it. There's only steps you can take to stop it, which is why she was very strongly recommending spironolactone. Like oral spironolactone and oral minoxidil. So that's where I'm at. And then my hair fall is very minimal and I can see it starting to grow back. So that is where I'm at. Let me know if you have any other questions.